Hello, so welcome to another video tutorial on C++. So let's get to the application. So what we have to do, we have opened the dev C++ compiler, and now we just hit Ctrl+N to open this window for us to write the code. So in this video, we're going to be writing a basic C++ program where you can ask a user to enter a certain input, and the compiler will just give a feedback. So for a start, let's just create a program which will ask a user for a number or a name, and it will display that name or that number. Okay, let's go. So first of all, we just write this skeletal, okay, using namespace std int main. Okay, then we open those curly brackets, then we write return 0, and our full stop, which is the semicolon. Now, since we want to ask a user for an integer, a number, we have to declare what is called an integer. Integer is a data type which holds any numerical values. So write int integer. So what? Okay, you remember in mathematics, right? You say x is equals to say is equals to 2, y is equals to 5, or a is equals to 2, or b is equals to 10, and we add those one. We want to find theta. Okay, that's the same thing which we are going to do in this mathematical program in C++. So I choose math. Okay, so first of all, we say int a, then you put a small column, the semicolon, then you go another part and say int b. That's the other figure which will ask the user to enter. Then you have to say int. Okay, let's just say the basic math part, r, which will be the result, and or z, let's use r. So now we want to ask the user to enter this following any figure of his or her, what he or she have in mind. So now we write that same thing, cout, as we did in the previous tutorial. Cout please enter a number. Okay, then we put our semicolon, then cin, this is console input. Okay, what we want here, as you remember, the include IOStream stands for that we are including the input stream and the output stream. So now we have to say cin, console input, where the user is going to enter something, and this one will store the value. So we are going to store the value in A. Then after storing the value in A, let's just save our program and run the first part. So you just click this compiler and run it, will lead us to this file. Then math program. Okay, let's just say symbol. Okay, and save. Then it's going to compile and run this on our screen so that we can check if there are errors. Please enter a number. I'm going to enter 5. There you see the number is stored in the computer, but it's not, we have not commanded the compiler to display that number. So first of all, let's go back. So we want to display the number which we entered. So now cout, we are going to put a. So it's going to display a after we insert the value of a, after we insert the number. But let's just make this one up. If we run this program, you'll see it will just write 22 or 22, but that's not what we want, or 55, or maybe we entered 9, it was going to say 99. Let's run it so that you can see. compile and run. Then enter a number 9. There you see it didn't write 99, but it wrote 9 below that part. We can just choose to say a result is 9. And okay, let's just enter, go back to our program. Then we will write another line of command. Okay, then we put those curly brackets, result is, then put some space here, then put the same colon, then we run it again. So we are making some tries so that you can understand the whole thing about this programming, this code. Then let's just type in 5. The result is 5. Now, as you can see, now our program is working, right? We entered a certain number and it is giving us a feedback about the number which you entered. Now we want to combine a one figure and another figure. Then we add them together so that it will produce something on the screen. So now we just click any key and go back to the program. Okay, now, okay, let's just put this. Either you copy and paste or, but I prefer you to retype it because you remember much by doing it practically. So cout, okay, please enter another number. Okay, okay, another number, semicolon. Then you're going to say cin b. Okay, now we want it to display all those numbers. Okay, let me just put another one, result. Okay, cout b. Okay, and we want, so if we run this code, is going, I think this output will be just the same, will be just like close to each other. So let me just run so that I can show you. Compile and run. Okay, we entered 5. Another number is 1, 2. Okay, as you can see, it says 52 because there is no spacing. Let's just clear it. Let's say if you have faced that error, what you have to do is to do this. In between the cout A and cout B, output of A and output of B, we have to put something like next line so that we can skip to the another line. Okay, let me just write cout end line. So end line means that is going to ending the A. Okay, first of all, it's going to print out the result of A, right? Then we have to end the line, go to the next paragraph or a line. Then after doing that, it is going to display another result. So if we say 5 and we say 2, it's going to just display 5 and 2. 5 and 2. Okay, let's just run it again. So we enter 5, enter another number, we enter 2. As you can see, the result is 5, then 2. Now we want to make it the math program right now. So I'm going to do this. The result is, okay, now we want to our result to be R. R is going to be our, okay, let me just comment this. So if you want to comment, remember, you just put these 2 slashes in this, say this is the result, and then the other one, this is input 2, and this one, this is input 1. Okay, now let's just put some space here. Okay, what I have to do, right, I'm just going to comment these sections, comment it out so that it won't display. Now the result is, okay, cout R and R, but now the R does not have any figure. Okay, before doing that, let me just put a cout here so that it's going to give it to make a line so that it's just going to skip. After we input a figure, it's going to skip another line and it's going to produce the result like this. Okay, let's run it. Now we want to add two figures, like maybe 9 and 8. 8 and 9. The result is 0. Why? Because we didn't tell the program that how do you get a addition of two numbers. So we have to program it. So let's go back to the compiler. Now, okay, on this part, what we have to do right now, we have to instruct the program. It's like this. So R is okay. When you want to add two figures, right? It says A plus B is equals to R. That's what we want to do. So in C++, now we have to do this. R is equals to A plus B. Okay, there's something which I remember. You have to say, okay, A is equals to 0. Assigning, we have to assign these figures to a certain so a number. B is equals to 0 and R is equals to 0. Now let's just do this. Let's run our program. Now we have to enter, let's just enter some basic figures. 5 plus 4, which you know is going to be 9. The result is 9. So as you can see, this is how you write a simple basic math program. Yes, this one was a kind of like explanation on how you do the whole concept. So yes, you might write this C++ program in just few lines, but this is something which I'm going to show you in the next video. For this, it was kind of like explanatory, so that you would understand the whole thing about it. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope this video was useful to you in the end, totally helpful to you, so that you understand the whole program. In case if you want to write a subtraction program, it's just simple. I'll just show you in another video tutorial. So cheers, have a good day.